Jalen, what's been the, I guess, biggest difference over the last 3 weeks compared to the first 4 weeks with the offense and your execution?
Well, I think just a general recap. I think today was it's a great team win, a great showing as a team. When you play like that on defense and you're able to stop an offense capable of playing at a high level and with the star players that they have, that's a great job on the defense's part. And being able to take it away as well in critical moments and nut up the momentum. And then offensively, being able to just continue to trend forward. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're slowly finding it and trying to piece things together. Ultimately, it comes down to cadence and rhythm and how we play, and then in the end, optimizing all of the talent that we have. And obviously, special teams and Jake stepping in and kicking some critical field goals, got us some points on the board in the first quarter. So that was big, and just want to continue to build.
I know it's a team game, but is there any satisfaction that Joe Burrow is considered one of the best quarterbacks, always in that conversation? You go out there and outplay him as a quarterback?
That's the league. That's the league. I have standards for myself as well.
Obviously, last week, Devonte didn't like, his performance last week, or only having one touch. What did you see from him throughout the week that put him in the right mindset to have a day like today?
I think, again, it was, I don't think that's on Devonte for that, in the end. It's, we got a lot of talent and we got a lot of mouths to feed. And so that's something that we have to navigate as a team. But the one thing I'm confident in is everyone being ready when the opportunity and the number is called. And so he made some huge plays down the stretch of the game, down the field. And then on third downs, he showed up big. And so I think that was a great showing for him and great showing for our offense and our team.
Are you starting to see signs of like the offense, how potent it can be when everything is clicking? I mean, you got Saquon running, you got you passing to Devonte.
Yeah, I think generally, I bring it back down a notch in terms of I've seen it already. I've seen it in training camp. I've seen it with all of the work and all of the time that we've put in. It's just a matter of going out there and doing it. And so I'm excited and pleased with how we played as a team, how we played as an offense, and I think Kellen did a really good job today. And we're just all in it together, sticking together and communicating and going out there and trying to play efficient ball.
You had some positive runs in the QB+1 game.
I'm sorry?
You had some positive runs in the quarterback run game. Why were they so effective today?
I don't know. They got called. So.
What happened with the shoe?
I'm sorry?
What happened with the shoe?
Yeah. That was the first. I hate that we had to burn the timeout on that one. I had a double knot. Usually when I wear a low top Air Jordan, I got to tie them up real tight so I can have good ankle support. I tied it up so tight I could not take the knot off. So had to go Jalen 2 shoes for a bit. Got some points, so that was cool. But yeah.
Did you have to cut off the laces to get a second shoe, or what?
I did have to cut off the laces, but the thing is, and I talked to P about it in the back, and this is something that's small, but yet no one would think about it in terms of how much work and time and how much pride that our equipment team puts into it. G and P and the staff, like P was killing himself that we had to burn a timeout because of the shoe. And I'm just like, hey man, next play, it's all right, let it go. But I'll never have a shortage of shoes, to say the least. And so I'm just glad that we were able to make the most of it for sure.
There were some times last year where you had a chance to put teams, especially at the end of the year, you had a chance to put teams away in the fourth quarter, particularly with the run game. From your perspective, how's that changed? Why has that changed this year? How has it been better, like your 4-minute offense?
I think the more multiple you can be as an offense, the more unpredictable you'll be. And so, we got Big Ben out there. He's had 2 weeks in a row where he's had package, and he's come in and he's executed at a high level at the fullback position. And just honestly, and poison your will at the end of those games. But I think that's a testament to how multiple we can be, the different things that Kellen has brought, and him putting those things and bringing them to light.
Speaking also about your performance, Nick mentioned the week you had in practice. He said Thursday session, the ball did not touch the ground. What was your perspective of practice this week?
Yeah, I think it definitely starts in practice. It definitely starts in practice. And it's not just for myself, but that's for all of us. And the way we met, the conversations that we had, the questions that I asked, the answers that I got, just trying to build that understanding so we can go out there and be efficient as a team, as an offense. But it definitely starts in practice, and you build, I think the coaches, more importantly, I think they build a lot of confidence from how we execute in practice, and then obviously the players feed off the energy and how we find our flow in that. And so, like I said, I think we had a good rhythm out there today, a good cadence. Everybody showed up when their number was called, and I'm just glad I can serve my team in the way I can.
You mentioned being multiple. You guys have been under center. You've been under center more the last 2 weeks. What does that do to open up the offense for you guys?
I think it does a lot. It does a lot. I think when you're able to be the imposer, I think that says a lot about what you are offensively. There are multiple ways to impose, right? You can do that from the gun. You can do that in the pass game. You can do that in the run game, the action game, whatever it is, as long as you're in full control. And so I think that's more so of a mentality that we're trying to develop, and I'm trying to push, to be honest, of just it's about what we do, not about what anyone else does. And, it's easy to do that when you go out there and everybody's on the same page and, having a like-minded vision of executing. So like I said, I think it was a great showing overall.
The drive at the end of the first half, how big was that? I mean, considering they used all their timeouts and you guys ended up scoring a touchdown.
What was that situation?
It was like the last 5 minutes in the first half. You guys drove all the way down to the one, you snuck it in.
Yeah.
And everything. Just, you ate up pretty much the rest of the first half. Kept them off the field. Just like how much of a turning point was that?
I think that's when I realized the flow of the game and how it was to that point. And I think really the first drive when I think they had like maybe 6 minutes on the clock, or after their first drive of the game.
Their first drive was 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes, 10 full minutes, right? So that's an impressive drive, and they're able to finish with points. So that's when I realized the type of game it would be in the sense of that. But I'm just happy we were efficient when we got opportunities to have the ball in our hands, and obviously we want, the goal is to score. I take the points, and then we've been taking the points. That's pretty good too. But just going out there and just scoring when we had the opportunity to, and however it looks, taking advantage of it.
Okay, thanks, John.